And I guess with this, this is highlighting various different kind of roles that we can play. And it's important to recognize that at some point we should be utilizing all of these. So there may be one or two that's your main, but there'll be some situations that will cause for you to actually to be the director, to be quite direct. This needs to happen, this needs to be done. Whether it's because someone may be trampling on your rights, or whether it's because it's just a task that needs to be done, and at this time there's no time for dilly-dallying or having discussions around it. So it's important that we recognize and see where actually is it that there's times where I should have been being direct and I'm not. And there's a saying that says, when you remain silent to keep the peace, you create an inner war. Yeah, so there's sometimes where there's things that need to be said, and because we don't want there to be a debate or something to come up, we try to keep the peace, but you create wars inside yourself because you're always thinking, I should have done that, why did I not say that? So it's really important that we understand the different areas that we can operate in as leaders, and that's what makes us to be a whole leader. Sometimes it's difficult to be direct, but that's what makes a leader from someone who's not a leader. The person who's not a leader just wants to compromise and just keep everything going smoothly. But sometimes there's really difficult situations or problems that's presenting itself, and it needs you to be the leader. So you have to be strategic in what you're doing as a leader, how you're going to bring your point across, how are you presenting it to the team. That's really important. You can present something that's going to be a change, that's going to impact on them negatively, but in a way that you're saying, we're in this together, this is what we're going to do, how can we make this work? From saying, we're going to increase your targets, this is what you've got to do, that's just the way it is. There's a big difference in how you deliver that message and how people will take it on board. From this point on, going on in the training, is that make notes to clarify in your mind what leadership means to you. Because if you don't know where you're going, you'll end up where you don't want to be. So in terms of if you want to become a leader, you need to identify and understand what that means to you so you can know and measure where you're achieving it and where you're not. Yeah? So leadership means different things to different individuals, and I'm going to be showing you various different examples of it and what the professionals do say leadership is, but it's down for you to then model what is it going to be for me. A good leader inspires people to have confidence in that leader. It's a lot easier for people to follow your direction, even when they're unsure what the outcome may be, when they have confidence in you. When they don't have confidence in you, even a simple thing can be like pulling teeth. And so, how do we show, or how can we make anyone feel they have confidence in us? Because all of you are leaders today. You're all leaders. How can you make sure that the people who you interact with, whether it's your parents, your friends, your colleagues, fellow students, managers, how can you make them have confidence in you? What can you do? Leaders just have this at the forefront of their mind. Have this stuff at the forefront of your mind when you're engaging with someone. I tell you what, if you're dealing with one of the most difficult individuals and you maintain your integrity, meaning you do not allow that person to make you become like them and make you change who you are to get down to their level, people will have confidence in you. When you lose yourself for the sake, so this says, don't win the battle and lose the war. Yeah? When people see there is something different about you, you have resilience, you have resolve, you do not allow people, and they can see when that person is trying to goad you and you're not playing ball with them. People see that. They go, man, there's something different about that individual. They've got character. That's the kind of thing that gets confidence. So then when you say, we're going to try this new thing, I believe it can work, let's go for this, let's go. They believe in you. Yeah? So you want to show by your actions, by your speech, by how you conduct yourself, that you are someone that they can have confidence.